This is Carrie Sue. I'm going to record the dressing change asepsis video. We're going to go around the room here. Here's Joe. And there's nothing in the room or behind me. Nothing going on. Just me and Joe. Hello, my name's Carrie Sue. I'm going to be your student nurse today. I'm going to pull this curtain for privacy. Can I have your name and date of birth? Joe Smith. Perfect. I'm going to look at your wristband. Do you have any allergies I should know about? Sulfa? Okay, we won't be giving you any of that. Today we're going to do a dressing change here. And I gave you pain medication about 30 minutes ago. How's that working out for you? 2 out of 10? Perfect. That means our pain medication is working. So I am going to make sure everything is at height for when I'm working. And then if I had a real bed, I would raise it up so I had a good working space. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the 9 principles. And first one being 1-inch border. 2, sterile garb, sterile field. 3, limit time, sterile field is open. 4, gravity, water goes down, point my supplies, dressings down. 5, honesty, admit when I break sterility. 6, below the waist, anything below the waist is not sterile, so navel to nipple. 7, skin is not sterile. 8, do not turn your back on sterile field. And 9, if sterile field gets wet, it's no longer sterile. Water just goes straight into the bowl. Okay, I'm going to grab some gloves. And I'm going to remove Joe's dressing. With clean, non-sterile gloves. Alright, I'll lightly push and pull. Alright, it looks like we have some serous drainage, some moderate serous drainage here. And I will discard this. In my bin, I'm going to do some hand hygiene again. My table is clean and dry. And then I'm going to make sure all my supplies are intact and not expired. Also, my saline here is also intact and not expired. So now we're going to open up our sterile field. With a big envelope, I'm going to open it all the way. This is my 1-inch order. You roll it all the way down. Take a step back. Then I'm going to just drop in my stirrup. Okay. I'm going to put all my dressings and sponges. I have 4 sponges. Creams and my ABD. Okay, I'm going to open my sterile water. Making sure I'm 4 to 6 inches above. Except for the side, I don't need that anymore. All right, now I'm going to go over to my sterile gloves. I'm going to make sure I don't, this isn't a very good view in this room. I didn't have anywhere else to put this. But make sure I only touch the edges, the 1-inch border. So then I'm going to grab the inner one, with the opposite hand, and step back. And then put my finger outside here. Take a step back. Okay. Now my sterile gloves on, keep my hands up here. Now I can touch my sterile stuff. I'm going to put my gauzes in my water. Use my little tool here. I'm going to sacrifice this hand as I hold up his tubing. And then I'm going to get one drain pad here. Maybe it'll let me. Okay, I finally got one. And then we would go around without going over. the same spot again, drop it. Again, another time, go around without going over, drop it. And at this point, I would say patient's wound is healing, no odor. It is in the upper right chest area, so in more aortic area of our chest. And it looks like it's got good granulation. I'm going to drop the tool over there because I'm not going to need them anymore. And then I'm going to apply my split drains. Just going to come over here and without touching, I'm just going to drop it. The other hand. Again, the other side, go in and drop it. Now I have my gauzes. Come in and drop. Again, not using this non-sterile hand. And I'm going to set this on top. Now I can hold this in place and I can now tape my bandage on. And I would initial the tape. I'm not going to tape it, but that's what I would do. And I would say, are you comfortable, Joe? Yes, perfect. I'm going to remove my sterile gloves here and roll this one up. And I'll dispose of my gloves. Okay, Joe, anything else I can do for you? No, okay, I would lower his bed, make sure his bed rail is intact. Make sure he has his call light and his table next to him. And then I make sure there's nothing in his way, obstructions in his field so that he could trip on. I would do hand hygiene again. I would document what I have done and the findings. And that is sterile technique.